obsessed with foundation. I'm obsessed with complexion. If you guys know or don't know, this might be the first time you're meeting me. If I'm doing makeup, I need the foundation to look good on me. If it doesn't look good on me, it is not making it into my kit. Now, Kosas has done a real 180 and they have transformed their shade range. If you haven't tried Revealer Concealer, it is absolutely one of my favorites in my kit. But now there is the Revealer Foundation, and this is the Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. It is medium coverage, and we're gonna talk about all the things on the box, and this is actually like a real first impressions because I actually haven't even opened these yet. So I'm gonna do a wear test as well. We're gonna see what Kosas is saying. There's so many foundations on the market. I love that they're doing medium coverage. I feel like we've kind of gone into like skin tints a lot, and while I love that, I also want options. Sometimes I want to be beat, sometimes I want medium coverage. So let's just get right into it. So we are looking at 35 shades, okay? And I think that the shade range is pretty good. I think I would still add like 2 more deeper shades, but I do think that they have a really good range. This foundation is medium coverage SPF treatment foundation with a natural dreamy finish that blends like a second skin, visibly smooths texture and minimize pores. The powerhouse blend of hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides, squalene, vitamin B5, arnica, and caffeine is clinically proven to hydrate, brighten, smooth, plump, and protect, okay? Dermatologically tested, safe for sensitive skin, and non-acnegenic, hypoallergenic. It has all the things, right? And they pair it obviously with the Cloud Set, which is their powder. But let's just get right into it. So I actually I have quite a few shades, to be honest, but just looking at the top of the box, I think that I am a warm 370. Let me just hold up the shades that I have for you. I'm thinking, if you could see, I'm sort of in this range. Now I maybe might not be, but this is deep warm. And we're gonna see what she's saying. Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, so it looks, this is so cute. This actually looks just like the concealer, which I really like. And I have a palette on here, so I'm just going to pop some of it out. Actually, wait. All right, hold on. I thought it was going to be a wand, but I didn't pull it off properly. Okay, so I'm gonna pump some onto my palette. We're gonna see what the shade is giving. I actually already moisturized my skin. I'm not doing primer for this one. I just want to like see what it does on its own. I'm actually also gonna pull what shade was this? So I'm gonna pull, this was Deep Warm 370. I'm also going to try I'm gonna try Medium Deep Warm 350 as well. This has golden undertones, so this might also be my shade, and I'm gonna hold up both of them so you guys can see the 2 shades that I am kind of debating which ones will work. Now this shade range is very different from their concealers. As you know, the concealers kind of go like 7.5, 8.0. I think it might have been a little less confusing if they did that. I know a lot of brands try to keep it sort of in the same range. This actually looks better. The first one, actually let me show you guys. So the first one, and I'll zoom up on it. The first one, okay, so this is the first one. This one to me was looking a bit red on my palette, but when I put this on my hand, it looks very, actually looks very cool. It looks sort of, for my girls who know my MAC days, it looks very NC45 with a bit of, I don't know, 43 or something in there. But you know what? We won't know until we try it. We won't know until we try. So let me just wipe my hand. And I feel like, now I want to sanitize my hand. Okay, let me sanitize my hands. All right, so let's just see, because I wouldn't know if I don't try it. You could remove my glasses. All right, so I'm gonna do the warmer shade first. That was the first shade that we looked at. Oh my god, this is always like a moment for me. Okay. That looks good. it looks a little red, and this time I wore my chest out. I'm gonna use a different brush, using an entirely different brush to test the other shade. That is obviously light, but let me see. Is it though? Is it though? Guys, I'm always like in between being light for the winter time, because I feel like this kind of looks good. This looks good under my eyes. This, I actually like this. So I think it's the second one. This one, it runs a little bit cool, and I actually kind of see the shade as it settles into my skin. It looks better. This clearly is a little bit too red. I think if I were to use this, I could use this kind of in the perimeter of my face and it would be fine. But if I were to put this over my entire face, I would probably look really red. Now, if you blend this out, it looks fine, you know what I mean? But I would have to fix the center of my face, brighten it up with the concealer in order for it to perfectly match. So I actually do like, let me get a proper mirror. Actually do like the lighter one. Let's see. So yeah, this is a little red, and if I blend, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, if I blend, the lighter one is matching me absolutely perfectly. So I do think though, like obviously I have darker parts of my face, around my mouth is darker, and you know, all that jazz. Now I am gonna go in with also with the revealer concealer. I will say that while I'm applying this, it feels very cooling on the skin, and I like that feeling. It feels like it just kind of melts in. So many things falling down. What is going on today? I don't understand. Things falling down, but the face is gonna be big. All right, so I will take a little bit of the warmer shade and pop it around my mouth. I will say, obviously, you guys, if this is your first video you're watching of me, I either go in with like a color corrector or a full coverage concealer around my mouth, just because most foundations is not gonna give me what I want. So this is beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so let's grab the concealer, and we're going to finish off this look. Now I'm gonna do some, I don't even know what look I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some Euphoria makeup. I'll do the rest of my like contouring situation so you guys can see, and also the revealer concealer. But for the most part, I am going to wear my makeup look. I'll show you guys the makeup look once I'm done with it, whatever I decide to do, and then we're gonna see how it lasts. But so far so good. The shade is spot on, but I think at first glance it might be confusing, and also I am usually never in a medium category, but it does say medium, what is it called? It's called medium deep warm, so I think that kind of gives somebody around my complexion in the right place. And even if you are not, it's good to know that you might be in a section where you're not usually. I'm never anything medium, so that's something good to note. But let's get into the concealer. So I have the revealer concealer in quite a few shades. I actually carry these in my kit as well as in my personal stash. So I have a 7.5, which is like the shade that I use. I have a bit of 7 as well. We'll see if I want to go a bit brighter today, but let's just get into this. Yeah, I think I might go a little bit brighter than the 7.5. Let me just, maybe I'll just mix both of them, because you guys know that's my life anyway. So we're just going to do a little lifting. Like I said, this is not like, this isn't my regular highlight shade, but I do want to be a little bit brighter, so I'm mixing the 7.5 and the 7. And you know, around winter time I'm always so palish. Ugh, it's the worst. So I'm gonna just tap this into the skin, and I'm applying this as well because I want to see how the revealer concealer works with the foundation. It blends really nicely. Honestly, who saw Kosas come in and being like such a huge contender in beauty? Like, a lot of brands still have not done complexion as good as this. This is really nice. This is like a foundation I would want to carry in my kit. Actually, the texture is really nice. I would want, like, you know, a decent shade range, not all 35, maybe like 10 shades for my kit. This is freaking beautiful. Wow. Oh my god. All right, so as per usual, you guys, if you don't know, Uma Beauty contour sticks are my life. That's just what it is. It is what it is. And I'm gonna be just giving my face a little bit of warmth. Why I like this is that you can just press into it. You don't have to like go like, I'm trying to blend. Literally press into it. And I don't want to mess up my hairline with my hair. I did my own hair. I'm so proud. I kind of brought this a little low, so I will have to go back in with some foundation and kind of correct. But I kind of did my hair for the first time. I did my hair like this for the first time by myself. And I'm so proud. All right. So you can see I have a little bit of a nice little radiance happening. What I am going to do is take a bit of that foundation again, just a tiny bit. And this is something that I usually do. I know with my foundation reviews, I kind of just disappear and I'm like, makeup done. But what I do most of the time, after I give my forehead some warmth, I do go back in with a little bit of foundation just to make sure that it's blended and my forehead is not too dark, because it is looking very warm right now. So just to bring it back, you could even go back in with some, what you call it, the lighter concealer if you have to, but I try not to put too much product on my forehead. So now I'm going to take a clean brush and just tap it in so it blends it down. It's not as shiny. And then of course around my mouth I'm using a full coverage concealer. I'm going in with my favorite, which is NARS Soft Matte. She's just that girl. She's just that girl. I would like to see a brand kind of like come for NARS in terms of like some of their concealers. You can't really touch it. Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, just a full coverage. Like a lot of these other concealers, they're great, but you have to have different concealers for different things. Like Revealer Concealer, absolutely beautiful. It could probably rival, you know, the NARS Radiant Creamy. But that's it. But I said boo. Alright. Okay, so we cute. We cute. Alright, so I'm going to finish my makeup off. What I am probably going to do is add a little bit of highlights and give my skin a little bit of zhuzh. But let's finish my makeup and we'll see how it lasts. Now, I am going to show you my finished look, and I am also going to wear this makeup all day. Not really running around too much, but I have a lot of stuff to do. So we'll see how it lasts without any primer. I'm not doing anything too heavy. I'm kind of inside. I might have to go outside to get a few things done. But let's see how it lasts, baby. Can I just say that this foundation is probably going to be one of my favorites. I absolutely love how it feels. It feels very, very lightweight on my skin, and I am a fan of that. I am like, every time I think about a foundation, is it I am going to put this in my kit or not? And it is actually a foundation that I would add to my kit. So, and also I went outside, I took some pictures about, it's not too hot today, but I am going to leave this on and see what it's saying. See what it's saying in a few hours. Later on, it's gonna look all dark in here. I would say if you have tried the Liss Beauty foundation, this foundation is really beautiful. I would say the feel of it is very comparable. I will say this feels a little bit cooling on the skin. It might have more skincare ingredients in this one, but I absolutely love the Liss Beauty as well. So let me know what you guys think so far. I'm gonna come back in a few hours after I do some work, gonna put my glasses on, but just let me know what you guys think. If you're gonna try this foundation, if you ever tried anything from Kosas at all, if you are curious, or you're going to pass. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. Let me tell you what almost happened. What almost happened is that I was not going to do this after, because it is 10:06 right now. 10:06. And this makeup went on my face around noonish, because I needed to catch the sunlight, the little bit of sunlight that I have. So I've had on this makeup for quite some time now. And I haven't really even looked at myself. I went outside, I went to the grocery, I ate, I had on a mask. One thing I will say about my skin, and this is me kind of not wearing any kind of primer, I love the way that my forehead looks. It looks very lived in. I mean, if I needed to, I could put a little bit of powder, but my skin still looks like skin. I don't see any like lines. I don't see like my blush and my highlight like creeping up or looking kind of weird. I mean, I have a little bit of mascara, a little thing I need to clean up there, but overall, if I were to pop a lip on and just add a little bit of powder, I would feel like fresh and renewed. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I would give this foundation, honestly, I've been trying to rate my foundation reviews on Reels, so I think I'm gonna start doing it here. I will say first impressions, wear test, I would say 5 out of 5, but I have to give it a little bit more time, so I'll probably come back in the comments maybe in like a month or so, because you guys know I like to really use products before I do reviews, so I'm trying to get them as fast as possible for you guys. But anyways, thank you for sticking around for this video. I have more foundation reviews coming up. I have Dior, I have One Size, so there's much more to come, but make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.